So, new series we're going to talk about, new to you, they've been going for quite a while, but it's the Rivers of London series by Ben Aaronovitch. There are several in the series. Rivers of London is the first one, which came out as Quiet Riot in the US, but you can still get hold of copies actually called Rivers of London over here. The next one is Moon Over Soho, which I don't have because guess what? I lent it out. The next one is Whispers Underground, followed by Broken Homes, and last but not least, Foxglove Summer. There is actually one coming out. It's out in the UK. It's coming out in the US fairly shortly, which is called The Hanging Tree. This is a really fun little series. I came across them a couple of years ago when a friend of mine was staying in London, and they do a thing called London Reads, and they picked Ben Aaronovitch's Rivers of London. Ben wrote a short story which was distributed. Everyone read the book and then everyone discussed it, which I think is a really cool idea. And I know Salt Lake does a thing called Salt Lake Reads, or at least they did. I don't think they do it anymore, but it's kind of a fun thing. So my friend came back saying, this guy's great. She knows I love Harry Potter, and so it was an easy sell for me. These are police procedurals. Main character is Peter Grant. He is a police constable, which is the lowest of the low. His partner Leslie is going places. Peter is probably going out of the door as far as he's concerned. Until one night when they are investigating a murder and Peter interviews a ghost. He doesn't know it's a ghost at the time, but he comes to the attention of a detective inspector, Thomas Nightingale. And Nightingale is a wizard. And his department, which is called the Folly, they basically, paranormal activity, anything weird is their department. They investigate it. And Nightingale takes Peter on as an apprentice. So he has to learn magic, but he also brings his unique skills, which involve working out how magic and technology are kind of similar, because he has ideas that Nightingale would never espouse. It's, like I said, it's a great little series. It's funny. Peter is West Indian, which is cool because we don't get that many. Most of the detectives that you see will be white, and so Peter is a breath of fresh air. He also makes mistakes when he's learning some of the spells, when he's trying to create things. Sometimes it doesn't go according to plan, sometimes hilariously, sometimes otherwise. There's an organisation around the Folly. It's a very small one. There are a few characters that you start to see more and more in the books. Molly, the maid, is part vampire, part we're not quite sure what. Peter isn't sure the first time he meets her whether she's actually going to serve him dinner or eat him. Like I said, just they're fun, they're quirky, they just have enough weirdness to satisfy the sci-fi fan. They have magic, so like I said, there's the Harry Potter people. Police procedurals, they're interesting cases. And the title for the first one is Rivers of London because the rivers of London actually have guardian spirits, and these spirits are people that you can talk to. So the Thames, there's Mother Thames. The River Tyburn is also a person who Peter is going to get on the wrong side of. All the tributaries, they all have a guardian spirit. And if you fall into the Thames, as he does at one point, if he can't get out, the Thames can claim him. So there's lots of intricacies and things that it's like a world. There's London, and then there's the London that's in these books. and Aronovich knows his London. I mean, there's each one is set in a different part of London. That's why the books have such fantastic covers, especially like with Broken Homes. You can see he's just basically there's a map and you can see the area it takes place in. They all take place in London except for Foxglove Summer, which takes place on the outskirts of Wales, I think. But they're just so much fun, and I think that if you are a Potter fan, if you like your police procedurals a little on the weird side, then this series is for you. One thing I will say, Moon Over Soho, which is the second one, Peter Grant's father was a jazz musician, and so that kind of theme goes through the books as well. So yeah, it's a great series, a lot of fun. Aronovich writes just I've laughed out loud several times when I've been reading these, and usually I'm reading them in public. So in fact, when I was on an airplane, when we were coming back from a long trip, and I started reading, I think I was reading Broken Homes. They're just funny, and they will make you laugh. There is a big bad, which I will not go into. It's not Voldemort, but look out for the Faceless Man. He is an interesting baddie. And that is all I will say about the Faceless Man. Okay, so, like I said, go get the first one. If you love it, pretty sure you will, then the rest are all still available from your local independent bookstore. So have fun reading these. I'm going to do another live from the art pile fairly shortly, so keep an eye out for that. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, and speak to you soon. Bye-bye.